A thesis done by Ashley Wood uses a cultivation theory as a base of her research. In her thesis, she states that there has been a shift between the relationship of a physician's prescription and a patient. And this is due because of the amount of advertisements that we see on television for different drugs and their effects and the people that they are directed to. Her experiment was based on observation. She had three people watching a total of 15 hours of prime television where they had to see how many of these commercials were transmitted during this time in the span of 5 weeks. She also had them classify them in different categories where she wanted to see if there was some kind of call of action, if the message was effective by using positive or negative reinforcements, and the kind of show it was transmitted on, like if it was a drama show, a sports show, and uh, and she uses a cultivation theory basically to prove her point. The cultivation theory has four assumptions of TV. It says that it's everywhere, it persuades people, it informs people, and it has a small but minimal effect. She proved these assumptions of TV to be true. Um, by using prime time, she proved that TV is everywhere and it's easily accessible, and you can just watch TV at any time of the day, and you might find an advertisement like this. It persuades people. These commercials persuade people by using resonance and and mainstream devices. She noticed that all these advertisements had some sort of connection. They were all similar to each other, and they use actors who resonance to the actors and situations that resonance with the consumer. The other assumption of TV is that it informs, and these commercials show only facts about the drugs, about the symptoms, uh, and that makes the consumer realize if they they have this illness or if they need this medicine. The other assumption of TV is that it's small, but it has a minimal effect, which she proved to be right. These commercials only affect a certain a specific group of people, whoever has the illness or whoever needs the drug, but it's meaningful in the way that it has affected American culture, because nowadays people will see commercials like this and will automatically seek advice from a physician to see if the medicine will work on them. Um, her in Like I said before, in her experiment, she uses the mainstream and resonance terms of cultivation theory, and in some way she also uses a first order effect where the consumer is just receiving true facts, true information. She doesn't really address that, but it's implied because of the results of the experiment. In her results, she said that ever since this kind of advertisements are shown on TV, people are tend to consult their physicians more. They tend to get more informed about the different effects and the different drugs and the different illnesses that are around, and this makes an improvement on healthcare. which again proves that that assumption of TV that it has a small but minimal effect. She doesn't talk about the three P's of TV or the second order effect, and it doesn't really apply to this experiment. And I feel that's why she didn't use them. But the theory is really reinforcing the thesis. It proves the all the assumptions are true and they apply to real life, and terms like mainstream and resonance are present where she says that these devices are effective for the message to come through the person. So I feel like this thesis really helps this theory to grow. It doesn't prove it wrong. It proves that it's something that is real and it's happening in society.